written about so much.
Yes, it's no task. Just enjoy yourself.
But maybe I can start off with one question. What do you make of the rise of Bangladesh as we've been seeing it? How did they get where they are today?
I think, now they are almost playing 20 years, so the confidence does take time to come into that. And second, perhaps they just had their 2020 tournament that given a lot of confidence. Bangladesh didn't play enough cricket with international cricketers so much at the higher level. So I think that's.
Do you think Sachin should continue playing in one form or stop playing the other in another form?
He said it himself, I will let you know when is the right time. So there's no point talking and sending the stories outside. Let him decide.
Do you think he's replacement for Dravid?
Sorry?
For Dravid?
Yeah.
Replacement for him.
I think nobody gets nobody's replacement. I think you get the new young boys come out, they take their places, and over the period of time. If you say somebody can replace somebody, not overnight, it will take time. Yes. A player of caliber of Rahul Dravid or Sachin or Lakshman or Saurav Ganguly or Anil Kumble, when these people are there, I think when they go, they've done so much for cricket, it's not easy to find this.
I mean, replacement and playing the team now to play in his place. Because Kohli has been playing lower order. So he has been one of the youngsters with.
I think if we play another couple of years like that, we can say, okay, we got another cricketer who can, fulfill the gap. I don't think so anybody can replace anybody.
So cricket is something that was taken to many countries by the British during the time of the Raj, and then countries like India and Sri Lanka and Pakistan and all embraced it and made it their own. Similarly, the Indian diaspora, which is going out of India, has taken their passion for the game to other countries. And in the Gulf region also, it has made something of a mark. I mean, we do have a proper center for cricket in cricket playing, a platform in Sharjah. Do you think there is more scope in the Gulf for developing that sort of thing?
I think that's the ICC should try to put more time into that. Yeah, it's good to see, at least 10 countries play, but it would be lovely to see 100 countries play. And that can't be possible without the authority of the game. The people ICC have to take a bigger step. They've taken quite a big step, but if they have the funds and they can bring other people, I think it's a wonderful.
So what would the Gulf countries need to do to promote cricket?
Nothing, just keep on passionate about the game and enjoy the game wherever they get a chance. The young boys playing, if the local countries encourage them, the young boys who are playing, I think that's what it's required. It's very easy to say, but the sports have to start in the school, which really give them the biggest strength. So I thought school cricket is very, very important. If somehow the government wants the cricket should be played in this part of the world, somewhere in the school they have to start some kind of cricket.
your ICL was the model for the IPL. Do you regret the turn of events?
I'm happy at least something you tried and other people taken much forward and made it much better.
Uh-huh.
One shouldn't be disappointed or disgusted about that. I think if your idea can
Spark.
and give a strength to other people and they can come out with a better format, I think you should be happy.
So you think the IPL is a better format than the ICL?
The result is better,
Uh-huh.
let's put it that way. And they've given a different marketing sense to the people, and people can enjoy putting money into the IPL. So that's why it's good. So you can see, of course they done far better.
Now that so much cricket is being played, do you think, now that so much cricket is being played, do you think that it will be easier for the generation playing now, who have just come in, to catch up with Tendulkar's record?
I think a record like that is not easy, but new generation, you always feel they will do better than the previous generation. I hope one day somebody come out and say, I want to beat that record. That will be a very good thing, because record should be broken, and which is not easy. And if you can break easily any record, that is no record anyway.
Exactly. No, but I suppose the time scale will go down a bit because of so much cricket, isn't it, Mr. Kapil?
Now, somebody have to keep himself fit for at least 15 to 20 years to achieve such a feat. Somebody have to be, again, superhuman being like Sachin to do that.
And what is the biggest challenge facing cricket today?
I think organization, there's too many things happening in cricket, and the authorities should look after the cricket.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's cricket. And biggest threat to the world cricket is, bringing back Pakistan into the right place to play cricket in Pakistan and start looking into that. I think that will be a very big challenge. The country who given us such a fantastic cricketer over the years, if you don't have the cricket, might be a generation or two generation we lose it. So that should be the primary, most important thing for ICC, how we can bring back Pakistan into the place where they belong.
I thought you would talk about the challenges, or the ethical challenges facing cricket today.
Everything. Let's not talk negative. How we can improve the thing is more important.
And is the ICC and the BCCI, in your opinion, doing enough to nurture the game at the grassroots level?
BCCI have to do their own thing. I think when you look at world cricket, then the ICC have to come in. BCCI is good enough to look after the Indian cricket, and that's their job. But if other countries can help other countries, why not? But this is the job of ICC and the Pakistan Cricket Board, how they can bring back Pakistan cricket into the, into the top gear.
Do you think there's any way to stop this match fixing thing?
I think very difficult to say. There is, if a person can be sold, he can be sold. You can't really. We have to give the better ethics to the youngster and tell them, teach them better things. I hope the ICC should take a stronger step and try to rectify this, the biggest problem, because the fans keep on running away if you have these type of allegation coming into the sport. So I hope one day we can say cricket is the clean game.
On a lighter note, Mr. Kapil Dev, I want to ask you, this is something that a lot of fans wonder, and some of our friends asked us about this too when we said we're coming for this press conference. What is it that two players say when they come to the middle and talk to each other?
They ask for the evening, what's the plan?
Ah.
On the lighter side.
ऐसी बात.
On the lighter side. I think most of the time they don't talk anything, just when you are in an enemy's group, the comfort level is standing together is good enough to come close and, be together. And that's how this sports is played. Most of the time, they don't say much. They say, just nod their eyes. If you see the close-up, it's all fine. You try to encourage each other and say, don't worry, it's happening. If somebody is bowling well, you just say, it's not your fault, he's bowling well. You just try to help each other at that time, because you are in an enemy's group where there are 11 players and you are 2. How you can, fight it out? So 2 people have to play like a team.
So, what do you think about the current Indian cricket team?
Going through rough time, and in a short time, within not even a year, winning World Cup team, gone through such a high and come down so quickly, it's something a cricket board should be worried about that.
World Cup in 2026 as being a very possible liability. FIFA is particularly keen apparently for that. I know that the increasing popularity of football, or what the Americans call soccer, in India is increasing significantly to the detriment of cricket. Do you have any
No, I think
feelings about
every
that?
sport has its own place. It's good to see. I think, even though I'm a cricketer, very happy to see cricket is #1 sports in the country. But as a sportsman, I would like to see other sports coming up, if not close to, to the cricket level, but close to cricket level. It will be wonderful. Our subcontinent, we are not very sports-minded people. But in last decade or so, people are changing. The parents are changing, so it's a good move. So I hope we can be proud at one day and say, yeah, we want to make a life through sports.
In England and Australia, female cricket teams are gaining in popularity. Do you see any trends like that developing in India?
Yeah, increased quite a bit. I was totally amazed in last 30 years how many female, fans coming out, which we never ever seen. So that shows, yes, the female are coming into the sports. And look at, when we see football in Brazil, how many female fans are there. It's amaze you, and that's what's happening in India.
They also won the last female World Cup.
I think, yes, but again, you have to encourage them to play the game. In our part of the world, women are not so much playing sports as much as Europe or America or Australia. The females really come out and play the sports. I think this is a new trend. We should be very happy to see that Indian girls start playing. It's not cricket, sports. It's a big incentive. Time for tea?
So it's okay? Good enough? What do you think about Dhoni's captaincy now? It seems to be we haven't come to that.
Yeah, you win a couple of series, you will say he's the best captain. You lose a couple of series, you will say he's not. I think you don't become captain overnight. Yes, I think he's given us the glimpse of one of the best captain, but again, you're losing 8 test matches in a row, you start questioning the captaincy. Questioning the captaincy is fine, but I think he's still a very fine player. So I hope he can get out of that low what his team and his captaincy is going. It's just, I hope, matter of time.
Can you identify something wrong with this system or?
So easy to